Unit 13, Vocabulary. Make sure you are looking at the pronunciations of the word if you are unsure of them. Number 1. Even though the temperature outside fluctuates so much in April, I acquiesced to have my wedding then so my sister could make it before moving to South Carolina. If you acquiesce to your parents' stipulation for curfew, you come home in time because your parents will lock you out, or come home in time because you follow your parents' rule because they are in charge. Allure. The man found the woman's perfume alluring and enticing. Because of this appeal, he found himself asking her out on a date. His charisma landed him a date. In the context of the sentence used above, alluring most nearly means A. To attract or tempt by something flattering or desirable, or B. Fascination, charm, and appeal. Applicable or applicable. The car salesman did a great job going through the lease contract with me. He pointed out any applicable fees and surcharges associated with my contract without giving me any extraneous information. New Jersey driving laws would be applicable in Pennsylvania. True or false? Attribute or attribute. I attribute my assiduous nature to my father. He is the most hard-working man I know, and I try to make him proud in everything I do. As used in the sentence above, attribute most nearly means regard something as being caused by someone or something, or a quality or feature regarded as a characteristic or inherent part of someone or something. Belligerent. His belligerent attitude makes it hard to coach him. Whenever his coach gives him pointers to improve his swing or throw, he gets angry and does not listen. A belligerent student would often receive detention. True or false? Bellicose. The abused pit bull, not surprisingly, is bellicose around new people. He is always ready to defend himself, and you have to coerce him to let you pet him. If a school has a bellicose opponent, a rivalry is likely between the schools. True or false? Chagrin. When my crush asked my best friend to prom, I thought he was going to ask me and got excited. When I realized what was happening, I was overwhelmed by chagrin and could not bring myself to be happy for her. Which example would best describe the word chagrin? Failing a test you studied hard for, or failing a test you didn't prepare for? Comprehensive. Because of her copious instructions, I felt that I had comprehensive understanding of the research paper format. If I have comprehensive car insurance, I would have full coverage or partial coverage. Constitute. While having a great pitcher is important on the softball team, the pitcher does not constitute an entire team. It is comprised of 8 other players on the field. If your grades are constituted of missings and partially completed assignments, how are you doing in your class? You have an A or you have an F. Engross. Jason was so engrossed in watching a movie on his computer that he didn't realize that his teacher had digressed to a different topic altogether. If you are engrossed in a book you were assigned for class, you really enjoy it and can't put it down, or think it's boring and can't wait until the next marking period. Nondescript. There was nothing that made the nondescript burger joint stand out against the others in the area. As used in the sentence above, nondescript means of no recognized, definite, or particular type or kind, uninteresting, or dull. Paradox. The fact that my aunt claims to hate children but has 7 kids is an interesting paradox. Which statement is a paradox? Less is more, or a funny comedian? Rampant. Although my mom finds solace in gardening, the summer that she was sick didn't allow her to garden. Because she was remiss in taking care of her flowers, the weeds were rampant and killed some of her favorite flowers. If rumors ran rampant in a school, what kind of school might it be? A huge one where everyone just keeps to themselves, or a small one where everyone knows everyone else's business. Recession. People were afraid to spend money during the recession because they were unsure of their ability to replace the funds. As used in context, recession most nearly means the act or action of receding or withdrawal, a period of reduced economic activity. Subjective. The judge was dismissed from the case because of the subjective views he held about the defendant. Which is more likely to be subjective, a newspaper article or an opinion column? And those are your words for Unit 13.